from California. This is Sandy from Messy Paper Crafts, and today I have another video for you on do these scrapbooking items really work, and I call it Sandy's quality control because here I'm testing the new Aall and Create Rub Ons. How well do they transfer, and also what can you do with them, and also the stamp set by L'Encre et l'Image. I absolutely love these designs and I wanted to see how well do they print. So yeah, I think the combination is really cute, and let's have a look at all of those different items. So first of all, we will see here the Aall and Create Rub Ons, and if you have seen my unboxing video, then you already know everything about them because they come not only in different colors but also in different shapes. So there are lots and lots of different designs to choose from, and I'm just going through them to see do they fit with the motives that I have in mind. And I personally love all of their color combinations, so it's very difficult to make up my mind. Absolutely love this one here that has these bold colors, but then in the end I actually decide on the last one from all of them, because another great color combination I think is this blue and brown. So I just stick it down on my Lavinia Stamps paper. That's my absolute favorite paper for mixed media. It's really thick and sturdy. And I just cut around the edges here, and the paper is a little bit sticky so it stays in place, so that's pretty good. And don't throw anything away of these rub-ons, because in a later video I will show you what else you can do with the leftovers. And the packages, they come with this little wooden stick, so that's really easy to just rub it on. You don't need an extra tool. And I'm just lifting carefully off these edges here just to see if I really transferred everything. And the whole process was maybe a minute, so it really doesn't take long. It was very, very easy to do, and also in the end you can see here now that there was nothing left on the transfer sheet, so I could completely put all the color down, which was great. And then I just trimmed the edges with my Tim Holtz Deckel trimmer just because I love this look. And with the Distress Ink Vintage Photo, I go around these edges now because the brown works really well with the rub-on and gives it all a bit more of a finished look. So I just love this background. And here you see now the L'Encre et l'Image stamp set that I was telling you about. And at first I thought that I will just print down the bunny, because I've seen this many times on Pinterest and Instagram. It's such a popular stamp design. But then I looked at the brown tone of the Aall and Create rub-on and I thought maybe the teddy bear would be a good choice as well. So I'm stamping them down here with my Misty and the Versa Fine Clair Nocturne ink, which is my favorite ink because every time I get really great results. And here I just inked it twice. I just loved the quality of the stamps. The designs came out super cute. However, the ink is not Copic marker friendly, so now I have to use the embossing powder here, and that's clear, because this way if I emboss now these two stamps, then the ink will stay in place and I don't have to worry that with the Copic markers, which are alcohol based, that they will smear the ink. So here I just go now over these images, and in the close-up you will see now that they have this nice sheen to it, which means they are fully embossed, and this is how the ink will stay in place. And yeah, I'm just looking now which image do I actually want to use. I decided on the teddy bear, and here we have now different Copic markers. I always start with the lightest color first. This way I kind of lose the fear that I have to color them in, because I'm not the best colorer in the world. And I feel that if you have some color down already, then the blending is also easier. So as I said, I use a really light color first, and I use some golden color, and then I use some darker color. And the only thing I really look out for is that the outside of the teddy bear stays darker than the inside, because this way I just create a more three-dimensional image But yeah, don't be scared to just play here with different colors. I thought at first I would use a bit more of a golden tone and then decided that I wanted to go darker. So I always say if I can color, everybody can color. And if I don't really like the highlights, then I just go over it here with my colorless ink blender, and this way you can just lighten up the areas in the middle of the teddy bear. And then I just did my fussy cutting and I left a little bit of a white border so that it would stand out from the background. And here I just layer now different things because I always love when cards have more dimension. So I use this golden paper on my blue cardstock, and I think that would work well with a rub-on background. And then I also have here some die cuts that I had in my stash. For example, this little frame here, and then also some botanical die cuts. So anything with flowers or stems always works nicely, or some kind of texture. And I also use some Aall and Create washi tape so that the teddy bear has somewhere to sit on. I just think this way it doesn't just float around on the rub-on background. I like to ground the focal point somehow. And yeah, I think this worked really well, that you have some interest in the background, and I always like to add some splatters in as well at the end. So the new product here by Stamperia works really nicely for that. We have this in gold and in white, and as you can see, you just squeeze out a little bit, use some water, and then just splatter it onto your background, and this just enhances this whole mixed media look. And of course I covered the bear because I don't want it on my focal point. And then I use some foam tape to once again have a little bit more dimension on the card so that it has this layered look. And yeah, that's already all there is to it. I love to use stickles at the end to add some glitter here and there. And then here in the end you also see that I use some gemstone and the sentiment, do what you love what you do. So I think that all works really nicely together. And I hope that you could see that the working with the rub-ons was super easy, and yeah, such a lovely background. And also the stamps by L'Encre et l'Image are really great quality, super easy to use, and I'm happy with the result. If you liked the video, then please leave me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss out on all of those great new products that we have to offer. And with that, I wish you a crafty week, and remember, no stressy, be messy and have fun. See you next time.